are being trained to follow trends. With this piece of content that I'm about to share to the world, will it still matter if Instagram disappeared tomorrow? We all know that we live in a world where content is judged by seconds. So we see a lot of videos, we're exposed to bombarded information on the social media platforms. We like, we share, we repost some of the videos that we see. But we really need to admit that most content is made to perform nowadays, unfortunately. However, very little of the content that's being created in today's space is made to remain. And performance is considered to be something that's short-term. And when I'm saying performance, that means viral content that are following trends. And unfortunately, most creators are rewarded for the first and not the second, so for performance rather than remaining. So basically, we are all living in the fastest content era ever. Speed is rewarded, and depth is somehow optional. And when I'm saying speed is also chasing trends, and depth is creating insight, going through insights to create your content is somehow a luxury nowadays. And most of the content that is being created currently is for now, the present, and not the future, not the next. I'm going to say something that's a bit uncomfortable. Actually, it's very uncomfortable. However, creators are being trained to disappear in this space nowadays because we are being trained to follow trends. Creators who choose to chase what's trending, it won't actually last. Because if we take a look at it, when a trend dies, so does the content itself. So if I leverage on a trend and I follow this trend, it's going to stay in the hype for a week or two maximum, and then the trend dies, everyone's going to forget about it. What does that happen? Even your tiny piece of content that was created also dies with it. So if we want to redefine what evergreen content is, it's basically content that's rooted in human needs and not platform behavior. And when I'm talking about platform behavior are social media algorithms that most of us are aware of, which is basically a system, okay? And why does it work? Why does evergreen content work? Because humans don't change as fast as algorithms. Algorithms are a system, however, humans are humans. We have emotions, we have needs. So algorithms change, if we take a look at it this way, algorithms change every couple of months, a week or two, changing in algorithms. However, human behavior changes between generations. We humans still have the need to hope, humans have the need to be understood, humans have the need to live in dignity, etc. So it's all emotional. However, algorithms is a system. So if we are creating content to suit algorithms, we're basically creating it on sand. However, if we're creating content that talks to human needs, we're going to be on solid rock, and it's going to be very relevant to the people. And what's so nice about evergreen content is that it grows constantly while you're asleep, while you're creating your next piece of content. And it also keeps working so much more than the algorithm as it moves on. So I'm going to give you something that's very practical, something that you can take home with you. It's just a framework. There are no rules, no structures. It's a 3-pillar framework that I use whenever I want to create evergreen content. Okay? So the first pillar is human before platform. Second pillar is utility or truth, and then context over virality. So if we want to take about the first pillar, human before platform. So as content creators, we should always ask ourselves, before hitting the post button, before sharing our content, with this piece of content that I'm about to share to the world, will it still matter if Instagram disappeared tomorrow? That's the first question we have to ask ourselves. Because if it doesn't matter, then it's irrelevant. And It's not going to be adding value to the viewers. And what's so important for all of us to understand is that if your content works on one platform only, it's definitely not considered evergreen content. So we can't keep blaming the algorithms of different content or social networks. So I would probably say my post hit big and it went viral on Instagram, but it didn't do anything on TikTok. There's something wrong. It's not evergreen. Okay, it just worked on Instagram, but it didn't work on TikTok. Because evergreen content basically survives formats, mindsets, updates, trends, and it keeps moving on and on. As for pillar number 2, evergreen content must do one of two things. Okay? First being, it should either solve a real problem or it should articulate a truth that people feel but cannot name, okay? If it's either or, that means we are creating evergreen content, because at the end of the day, people, they don't save trends. So when we're seeing trending content, no one actually hits the save button. But when we're giving content with meaning, some people would save it and would share it, and that's how it would go. So you're giving meaning to the people. And last but not least, we have the third pillar, which is context over virality. The great thing about evergreen content is that trends remove context. However, evergreen content adds context to whatever type of content you are trying to create. Because evergreen content it always explains, it teaches, it provides added value for the viewership. And whoever's actually viewing your piece of content, if they said or thought that, wow, this piece of content that I watched I really needed, then you're very close to building the proper strategy for evergreen content. So yet again, before we post, okay, we have to ask ourselves many questions, some of which but are not limited to. Would we save this? Okay, would we share it? Does it solve a real problem? Does it work without trends or trending audios? And most importantly is when I see my piece of content in 2 years, would I still feel proud about it, or would I be like cringed out? Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So that's the most important one, that the principle doesn't change. Okay, so it's evergreen, it gives purpose, it gives meaning, it gives added value for the viewer. Okay? So what I learned is that basically you're not building viewership. That's not the objective of creating content in this social networks. However, what we're trying to do is we're building memory, because memory is what actually provides that emotional trigger to people and allows all people to connect to each other. Because at the end of the day, as we said, okay, fine, trending content is cool and it's awesome and sometimes you should be leveraging on it. However, we need to be very realistic that it has a very short lifespan. It fades very quickly. And metrics, they reset and platforms evolve, but content with meaning, it keeps working even when you're not. So if you posted content with meaning 2 or 3 years ago, trust me, that content is still serving its purpose. It's still going viral on different platforms. It's still adding value to the viewer, regardless of the time or the space or whatever social platform we're in. So basically, what I'm going to ask you is, are you creating for today's algorithm, or are you creating for tomorrow's human?